was just about to start and you're gonna leave? All right, here you go. Okay. Is this what we're doing? Okay. Good choice. Hi guys, I'm Tamara Chambers and this is Tamara's Never Seen, and today I am watching Back to the Future Part 2. As always, I'm very excited. I loved Part 1 a ton and I really think it's gonna be just like on par. It was just such a good idea. Let's see how it goes. You all know. You know what happens. I don't. I'm the one that doesn't know.
Tamara's Never Seen.
Ike, roads? Ugh. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Bow. It was so good. No disappointment, nothing terrible. I loved it so much. As always, I love everything. I love everything. I know that these movies aren't technically like 1, 2, and 3. It's like supposed to be a whole thing that you watch together. And I really enjoy that aspect of it. It feels like it's a TV show, and tune in next week. Tune in next week to find. And I think that's really cool. I love that the new and improved DeLorean time machine runs on like garbage and it hovers instead of drives, and it's so good and well thought out. And of course he went to the future, so of course it's gonna be better than it was. Just crush it. So they're in 2015 and they're freaking out and it's a lot of fun, and Doc Brown puts Marty's girlfriend Jennifer to sleep with like a little spritz because she got a little excited. If that happened to me every time that I got excited, I would just always be asleep. Though I feel like they undershot the fashion aspect of it a little bit, because like Doc Brown is wearing a see-through tie, and that is like the most 90s thing I've ever seen in my life. So they did technically get that prediction right. It was just a little undershot. Something I love about this movie is that there's a lot that they bring in from the first, and you literally revisit the first movie, but it doesn't feel repetitive. It doesn't feel like Marty is still this really cool heartthrob, and like the bad guys you see at the beginning of the movie are like ridiculous and over the top, and it's similar to the first, but they make it feel really new. But like I said, the bad guys are nuts. Like one of them has weird computer circuit lines just drawn on his face for some reason, and they talk like maniacs, and like Biff Jr. is legitimately on coke. Like no doubt, definitely on coke. Then you find out that Einstein is still alive, so my hopes and dreams are as well. The future police find past Jennifer passed out and take her to her future home, which is no good because her future self is there. But then they take her to her home and you see all of the actors playing themselves as older or younger versions, and it's so much flipping fun. Way more fun than if they got a younger actor or older actor to play them. I just really loved it. And I recently learned that Crispin Glover was not in this movie, and I didn't know like the drama behind all of that, but I just found out. And they did a really good job with like making it seem like he was in the movie. I know they got in trouble for it, which they probably should, but I just had no idea. Also, Michael J. Fox is an attractive woman. I'm just throwing that out there. And then, what's up? Who are you? I'm future you. Damn, I look good. What are you wearing?
It's a turtleneck.
Yeah, it's like really hot in here. You're very sweaty.
Yeah, well, I got some really rude comments in the last video, so I just thought I would cover up.
No, we don't worry about that in the future. No, that.
Yeah, but
No,
I just thought
they can go themselves. Don't let little boys police your body. You were comfortable in the last video. Okay, guys can go topless in a video. You can wear a tank top. That. I see we haven't stopped saying no. We're so cool.
We really are.
So how's the future? I'm like from like 8 minutes in the future, but you eat a sandwich after this video, so like really good. Anyways, bye. Bye. Didn't think I was gonna address that, did you? Anyways, I think it's weird that Marty's one character flaw in this movie is that he can't be called chicken without freaking the out. Listen, Marty, as I previously addressed, people can call people some really mean things. But chicken? That's the one you're gonna get caught up on? It's weird, it ruins everything. So they go back to the past
but it's not the right past because of the sports almanac that Marty wrongfully gets. So they're back in the 80s, and Biff is super powerful in this version of this time. And he marries Marty's mom, and like there's this awful scene of him like forcing her to kiss him, and like I just don't like their chemistry together at all. It's not chemistry, it's sexual assault. And Biff is literally Donald Trump. That's what I wrote in my notes right here. Biff is literally Donald Trump. And then I found out that there's like a bunch of articles on how like the author actually used him as an inspiration for the character of Biff. I don't know if it's true or not, but there's a bunch of articles about it. So it's online where everything is factual and accurate. And they leave Jennifer in this hellscape of the 80s that they're in, and it's awful. She's like passed out on this hammock and they leave her there. So rude. I had to change the battery, so hopefully it's the same shot. So there's a bunch of back and forth, but Marty ends up getting the sports almanac that ruins the future from Biff and from the principal. But then he ends up ruining the first movie Marty's timeline, so he has to fix that. It's all very time travel-y and parallel universe-y and confusing in an excellent way. So then Marty fixes everything, but then Biff ruins everything because he calls him a chicken, and Marty gets mad and Biff gets the book back. Why can't you handle being called a chicken? Why? This is literally my one problem with the film. The whole chase scene between Biff and Marty getting the book back is really cool with the old car, and the hoverboard is a cool contrast with each other, and I love that it ends with him getting his car filled with manure again. I love it, it's so good. Again, like it could be repetitive, it could get really repetitive with the things they brought back, but it didn't at all. Biff is like, manure! I hate manure! Well, it's a pretty unpopular opinion, Biff. So everyone else loves manure. And then everything's fixed, yay! And then there's lightning, boo. Things after this happen just like really rapid fire. Like Doc Brown is gone and Marty's stuck in the past, and then this weird car shows up and he gets a letter from the 1800s and it's Doc Brown and he's living in the 1800s in like the Wild Wild West. And it's all very exciting. And the third movie is now going to take place in the Wild Wild West, and I love West things. And I'm very excited. From the looks of the little teaser trailer that they show, it could either be really, really super fun or just go like way off the rails. But I had a blast with this one, and I can't imagine. Also, I've heard that it's good, so I think I'm just really excited to watch it. I also love that the teaser trailer says coming in 1990. You guys, it only took me 26 years to see this movie. I got there. It happened. So a couple things. What was the point of Jennifer? Weird that she was there. Is she gonna be a bigger part in the third one? And then again, I don't like the sexual assault vibe that I get from Biff and Marty's mom. I don't like that one bit. Not one bit, Biff. It was super fun. It could have easily been a weird sequel that wasn't as good, but again, not repetitive, really like I am being by saying that 100 times. It was super fun. I liked it almost, if not the exact same amount as I liked the first, which is a huge amount. So I'm really stoked to see the third one. Can't wait. It's gonna be super fun, super great. And I'll see you guys next week.